everyone, welcome to the channel and welcome back for another shave video. Right, what we're using today, I've got a new razor to show you. I've also got a soap, but it isn't new. I have used it on the channel before, and also the brush I've used on the channel as well. The razor of choice today is going to be Big Ben. Look at that for a razor. 1935 I believe this is. I don't know too much about it. I know that this was made for Big Ben by another company, that's all I know, but yeah, it's made in England. There it is on the side as well, so you can see that. And on the back, it's yeah, you can use it with other blades and stuff. I hope you can see that okay. So I'm going to slide it out the sleeve. I don't want to get this by water or anything because it's very, very old. I don't want to force it out either. So take your time taking that out. And it comes in this like beta light box, really small actually. Hope you can see it okay. Let's pop this open, and it just sits in like so. So there's Big Ben at the back, if you can actually see it. If you can actually see that, or if that's too bright or anything, but all my fingers are in the way. And underneath it says made in England. Let's just take the razor out and I'll show you the box, and it's got some instructions. Oh, come out please, thank you. So it's got basically how to fit them back into the box, which is quite a nice little thing, because if you had this without instructions and you was new to this, you wouldn't know how to put it back in. So that's quite nice. And it's got the original blades in here. There's two of them in there. There it is. I'm not going to use these today because they might have rust on them and they've not been opened at all. So I'm going to leave that in the box. I'll just put that to the side. Now for the razor. The razor is an open comb razor. It's got a handle. Here it is. It's a hollow handle. Hope you can see. There it is. It looks like it's never been used, to be honest. Like a hexagon kind of handle. The base plate, it says Big Ben, made in England. There it is. Hope you can see that okay. Just shimmering it. And the top cap, and you can tell, I can tell when the razors are really old, especially like from the 1920s up to the 1930s into the 40s. And you start seeing the rivets. I think you can actually see it. You can see it coming through the actual metal. You can see that, I don't know. Especially these posts, you can see them. And it's very, very thin. So I'm going to load this up with a Big Ben blade. Now this isn't a Big Ben blade, that's a bit of a mouthful. Big Ben blade. It's a Big Ben blade, super stainless blades. There it is. These are made, is it Lord? Yeah, Lord.com. It says, oh sorry, Lord Co. And it's made in Egypt. Yeah, so I don't know what happened. I don't know if, you know, Big Ben or the company who own Big Ben in the UK sold the rights to Egypt or something. I don't know. But I'll be using the blade, and here it is. So I'm going to load that up and then I'm going to introduce the soap. So I hope you're all having a fantastic week, wherever you're doing. Thank you to the new subscribers for you know, subscribing to the channel, and also thank you very much for the comments. I am trying to get back to it. Every time I go to it, something comes up. But I do like everyone. I do like them, or favourite them, or whatever you call it. So I've just took it out of the wrapper, and it says super stainless, made in Egypt, Big Ben. Now these ain't my favourite blades. I have used them on camera, I think, or off camera, both, and I do like them. They're okay. I wouldn't say they're my favourite blade, but they're okay. So I do like them, but they're not my favourite. That's what I'm trying to say. If this is a bit of a dud blade, I have got a Tatara blade to stick in if it doesn't cut. And I don't know how aggressive this razor is. It looks, to me, oh, let me just push that down. To me, it looks mild, even though it's open comb. I'll show you why. You'll see how, well, the blade gap. Just twist that around. I'm just going to use my towel to twist it because I don't want to cut my fingers. The top tip, that is, or Sinatra Lennon. So just use the towel to hold the ends. So sometimes you can get sliced for it, and I have been sliced by it. So there is a slight overhang to be aware of. That is the blade gap. It literally, there's hardly any, but the open comb will make it a little bit more aggressive, I think. So that's what I'll be using today. Anyway, brush of choice is going to be a Tatara Tatara brush. Did I just say the brush? Or did I say the blade? It doesn't matter anyway. I'm going to show you the brush. The brush is a Tatara brush. Fantastic handle. Stainless steel, I think this is. And the actual nut is made by Semogue, and underneath it says Tatara and Semogue. So it's like a partnership. Synthetic knot, really nice. 24mm synthetic. And what I like about this brush is that when the lava's at the top, it starts coming down, and you've got this like a, I don't know what you call it, like a ridge to stop the soap going onto the handle. It's quite a good design. So that's the brush. The soap of choice is going to be from Gentleman's Snod, and it's Kensei. And I've used this once before, a couple of times off camera I have, but there's the, look at that for a label. Like a samurai there. Really nice. And that's the label around the sides. I will put the scent notes over my face somewhere right now. This has got like orange, tea, neroli. It's got loads of stuff in it. Lemon. It's got loads of stuff in it. I think it's lemon. It just, to me, it smells like a citrus, but with tea in it, like black tea. And that's what it looks like. It's really nice. So I'll be using that. I have scooped some out and put it into my Captain's Choice bowl. I'll show you in a minute. I'll be using the matching splash. And to shake that up through the light, I can see it all mixed up. Not mixed up, all settled. Sorry, mixed up. Yeah, so that's what I'll be using today. Right. Here's the Captain's Choice bowl. It's in there, all spread around and that. Yeah, so Paul from Shaving Fox has just got himself a Captain's Choice bowl. He's got the obsidian, which I've got underneath my drawer thing. He won't regret that purchase, even though it's quite expensive. This is an heirloom item. It really is. This will not break. It's copper. It's a great piece if you want to pass it down. I'm going to talk and shave. It's a great piece if you want to pass it down, you know, to your son or even your daughter, you know, if she wants to shave her legs with it or whatever. But it's a fantastic pass-me-down, isn't it? You know, it's nice to give someone a razor, but a bowl, it'll always be there. And you can give it generations. It's copper at the end of the day. So, yeah. Right, I'm going to start lathering this up. Here it is. Mind your ears. And let's get lathering. Yeah, like I say, it's a great heirloom piece, wouldn't it? If you purchase one of these. I haven't never purchased from Captain's Choice. I've actually purchased my bowls from eBay. I set up the search bar to look for them, and when they come on, they notify me. And then I literally buy them, but I never would pay over the odds for it because you might as well just go buy it from the States. I'm saying that now, it's absolutely ridiculous. The you know, was it the tax? It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I was looking at something the other day. I'm not buying anything else anyway. That's why I'm using all the old stuff. I mean, I say that I've brought this razor. The razor, I think I put a bid on there for £15 max. I'm not paying any more than that. I said to myself, even though it looked immaculate. And I want it for £12, so that's a good bargain, I think, for a 1935 razor. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the tariffs and stuff. It's just horrendous, you know. But the only company I mean, I could be wrong, but the only company I've seen seems to beat that kind of thing for the UK is the razor company, because they send it to Europe and then they send it from Europe to the UK, and it's not as much. I think that's how they do it anyway. Right, I'm not showing you, am I, this? There it is. Look at that. Amazing. I weren't there very long. I'm going to put some more water in that though. I want to make it nice and wet and hydrated. Yeah, I'm not going to start moaning about the tariffs. That we all know about, it's not tariffs, it's the taxes on top of it. It's the, I'm trying to think what it is. Import tax, that's what it is. My God, I mean, I think Paul was saying, Shaving Fox, was saying that DHL are just like smashing the bills to him. And it will happen, you know. Even if you pay it, then they'll send you another one and then another one. I was in that predicament with it. I was quite lucky before all this happened that I brought a lot of stuff from the US. You know, especially like Phoenix Arts and Recruitment stuff. Right, I'm going to go with this. God, I'm waffling today. Look at that. Well, I'm just going to rest that onto the side. Just wipe that down. Wet the mush and we'll carry on shaving. So yeah, thank you very much for the new subscribers. Welcome to the madness of wet shaving. Yeah, I have, as I said, your comments. I do read them and I do like them, but I will try my best to get back to them. Sometimes I forget all about it, to be honest. And then there's that many, I forget which ones I have and who I haven't. And it's all a pickle. Right, I'm going to go with that. Right, here we go. Paint it on. I've got about a day's growth, actually. I did have a shave off camera. I had to have a quick shave because I was going to have my hair cut. So I thought I'm gonna have a quick shave and have my hair cut. It's a fantastic little design. I've actually put the cream underneath, just my finger. What I do find about this knot though, it does suck the moisture out the soap. Not the soap, the water. It just like, you see how it looks dry? That's what I don't like about this brush. But I still like it, you know, it's a great handle. You can always get it re-knotted, you know what I mean, if you don't really like the handle. The knot. If you want your own like badger knot on there or something. Beautiful. Scent strength. You know what, me saying it smells like tea, it smells more like a leathery kind of smell. If you like leather, it might be for you, but it's blood orange in it and you can smell like black tea and it's a weird like scent. Right, I'm gonna go with that. Woohoo! Put that in there. It's a short little handle actually. I'll watch it don't slip into the bowl. There you go. Clear it up a bit. That's itching my nose. Yeah, I'm off to Wales to, when am I? So it's Friday today, I'm going tomorrow morning. That's the reason why I'm not doing a video, excuse me, on Sunday, so you get it for Wednesday. It's because I'll be away. I'm going to Wales and I'm going to Brecon. Heat the razor up. I'm going to Brecon and we're doing Dragon's Back, or the Dragons Are Back. And we're staying over at the Premier Inn. I was going to do a video, but I'm not going to have a chance because once I've done the walk, alright, Mr. Singh. Once I've done the walk, I'm going to check in, and then we're going not out, but we're going for food and stuff. So I'm not going to have a chance. So here we go. First pass. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, first pass with a Big Ben blade in it, made in Egypt. Here we go. Okay. That's mowed it right down. My God. Wow. Don't know if it's ever been used. Don't look like it's ever been used. But it's really thin, the head is. Yeah, if you know anything about this razor, please let me know in the comments. It'd be nice to know the history of this. I did look myself, but I couldn't see much about it. Yeah, you can feel the blade on that actually. Even though I said it doesn't look very aggressive, it actually is very aggressive. It's very, it's on the edge. You can see like there's not you haven't got the bar there. That's what I'm trying to say. Blade's okay. It's a little bit tuggy, but I knew it was going to be like that anyway. Yeah, you can feel the blade really close. I did look at the forums and they said this was a mild razor. That's why I said it looks like a mild razor, which it does. There's hardly any blade gap, and the reason being is the blade gap is actually onto the comb. Yeah, whenever you buy anything off eBay as well, and this is just my opinion, this ain't me telling you how to do it. Just look at every picture, ask questions, and also sanitize it. And what I mean by that is get yourself a hand wash and literally hot water, get a little toothbrush and just scrub it. It'll kill everything on it. I know some people say you can put it in a dishwasher or you can put it in Barbicide and stuff like that. Don't use Barbicide on it. I know people say put Barbicide, it'll kill everything. It will kill everything, but it's made for plastic combs. If you look in a barber shop, they put combs in there. They don't put scissors in there. If they do, over time it will break it down. Because I was speaking to my barber the other week and he said that to me. Because I said, look, I used to put, I'm guilty, I used to use Barbicide myself. But he said that all it'll do is over time is just take off the protection off your razor or off your scissors. But it's just advice. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. But I don't touch the stuff. I mean, if I was a barber, yeah, I would. Right, that's a good first pass. It feels really, really... Hold on. Feels like I've taken it all down, to be honest. And it has. It's literally mowed it all down. I've got some under here, which is usual for me. So let's just whop that in there. Go for the second pass now. Since strength on this is about a 5 in between. Not too in your face. Look at this. It's just holding it on that ridge like I was saying. I normally just scoop it on, put it on the face and carry on. We need to dip the bristles because it feels like it's sucking it in. Really does. I have to keep putting water into it. I can't remember how much I paid for this brush actually. It was quite expensive I think at the time. So when it first came out. I think you can get an adjustable. Mad, isn't it? Technology. Old Tatara. I did have a Tatara. The adjustable, or is it Muramasa? I think it was called that. I'd give it to Paul H Films. Because I didn't get on with it, to be honest. I thought I'd gift it him because, you know, he does look after the stuff. I could have sold it, but I thought, you know what, I'll gift it. And I couldn't be bothered to stick on eBay and mess about with all that. So I'd rather just give it to somebody who's going to look after it. And, you know, I'll do that with most of my collection, to be honest. I've done it to a lot of people I know and people online. It's not unusual for me just to give soaps away, you know. Obviously, if I've used them, as in I've put my... Across the grain now, second pass. Obviously, if I've used them with a brush, I won't like give it anybody. But if I scoop it out like I've done this one, with a scooper, then yeah, I haven't actually touched it ever. So this is really good. It's a very efficient razor. Just let the... It's a light razor as well. It's going to be, it's hollow. The weight's coming from the head. Yeah, this will probably be the last kind of walk I'll do for this year as well. As in going up mountains and stuff and Brecon and because I have to stay over the night and it's starting to get colder now. It hasn't hit cold yet, but it's gonna, you can feel it in the air. Autumn's coming. They call it a fake autumn apparently when it's like this. I mean, September in the UK can be hit and miss. Sometimes it can just rain and then other times it can be really warm. It's really weird. As you can tell, I am taking my time with this video. I always got a weeper there. I always have a weeper there. I just caught it. I think I've got a little raised head there. Oh well. Yeah, when I had a shave the other day, I caught it there, and I felt it was a little like raised head. So, all right, let's get a new washer for that top. Slickness is really good. So you can't see I've hardly got any soap on me, and I'm still shaving with this. Right, that'll do for the second pass. We're going to go against the grain, and it'll be a pick-up pass as well. So I'm just going to rinse the face a little bit. Hopefully that weeper will stop in a minute. It's only a little a nick. See how it's gone really dry again? I'll just dip the bristles under the tap. Push that back in there. Still got loads of soap in the brush. But it dries, I don't know what it is. Must be the bristles they use or something, I don't know. Actually, I've got loads of soap in this bowl, I might as well use some. There you go, Chad, stop scrimping. It's only going to go down the sink. Yeah, I've had the old Barnet cut just. Beautiful. Oh, and there's an expedition, is that the right word? In Birmingham, where you can go and see Ozzy Osbourne, like all his hits and that. There's like his museum, isn't it? So you can walk around. I think they've got his costumes and stuff like that. And it was due to be, well, basically took down in that now. But they've extended it to January, so that's quite cool. There was a documentary supposed to be aired on BBC One, I think it was. But they took it down. I think they, don't know what the reason why. I think, to be honest, I think what I read in the papers, read the papers, what you read in social media and stuff, that they took it down because it was too soon or something. I don't know. Don't know how it works, TV. Yeah, this is quite aggressive actually. Some talking outside. Where I live, we've got like visitor spaces, and there's been a bit of a hoo-ha about it all. Because people don't just have one car these days. People have 2 cars, 3 cars. Some people, if you're lucky. I'm just gonna. Do I need to do the top lip? Because it feels like it's baby but smooth. Nah, I'm not gonna do the top lip. Just a little bit of a touch up under the old chin. I'm gonna leave the top lip. So I'm gonna rub some of this in. I've literally dissipated. Dissipated, is that the word? No. Here it is. I was looking for this. It's on top of there. Right, let's get some of this on here. Just under the chin. Got a little nick there as well. My God, it's happening again. The curse. Yeah, my last video I had right razor burn. I tell you, I had right razor burn. Is that the right word to say? I had some razor burn. Yeah, there's a little nick there as well. It's because I'm going over the same areas. I know exactly what I'm doing. Somebody pointed it out in my comments saying that you're going over the same spot. That's the trouble. You know, that's why you're getting razor burn. I know. I'm a sucker for it. I always keep doing it until I get that smoothness. But I'm silly for it, to be honest. But anyway, shut rambling. I'm going to rinse the face, see where we stand with this, because I've got an alum block next to me. Rinse my face with cold water now. Just bear with me. This is what happens when you have a Monster Ultra before you do a video. It starts stuttering and talking rubbish, which is most of my videos, to be honest. Dry that. Where's my alum block? Here it is. Alum. I was calling it Allen block a few years ago, and I thought it's called Allen or alum. Allen. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's a weeper there and there's a weeper here. Bit of a sting on the old chin. Top lip, no sting. Corner here, sting here, and just a little bit just under the chin. I expected it was going to be, as soon as I touched the face, I felt the blade, and I thought it's going to be a close shave, which is, it's an efficient shave. It's not, he's aggressive, but you know, these razors are meant for like one shave, you know, one pass and off you go kind of thing. You do a 3-pass system when when you got what I'm trying to think, a less aggressive razor. I enjoyed that. Nice little razor there. I'll be cleaned up now and dried, and I'll put it back in the collection I've got. I've got a little cabinet. I'm going to rinse the face. I normally leave this on for a bit, but you know, it's the video. It's probably only about 40 minutes or something. I know some of you guys don't mind me rambling, which is good, you know, because a lot of you will just turn off. But I thought, you know, I'll speak to you for a bit because I haven't put a video up. I think I put a short up of the razor, but I didn't actually do a video, which is sad really. I should have done it. Because I do miss talking to, like talking to the camera, talking to you guys, you know, and sharing like this kind of stuff with like-minded people. That's the goal of this channel, you know. It's not about money or anything like that. Or trying to make an income, because there's no way you're making income on this channel or any other channel, to be honest. You could have 50,000, you could have 50,000 subscribers and get 2,000 or 3,000 watching you. That's not good. As in, you don't get paid a lot from YouTube, even that. Now, if you've got, I don't know, 100,000 subscribers and you're getting, I don't know, 50 to 100,000 views, then yeah, you can make an income on it. But that, you know, that's the reality of being a content creator, and a lot of people get into this thinking they're going to make all this money, and it isn't. It's an hobby, you know. If you think, you know, if you're into it because you're going to make money, it's not right for you, you know. This is just for the hobby. This is just to show people, you know, not show people, but, you know, people who are like-minded, who love this kind of hobby. That's how I look at it anyway. Right, I'm shut waffling. God, I'm giving you right lectures today. People who think. Right, here we go. But that's just my opinion, you know. You don't get a lot from YouTube, because YouTube does take a lot. I mean, my channel isn't monetized or anything like that. I have to get 1,000. I mean, I'm 500 or whatever it is. I think it's 510. I ain't really had a look properly. It's really nice. It's like a glycerin in that, actually. Put a bit more of that on. Well, I know you have to be monetized when you get to 1,000, and you have to have over 4,000 minutes. Is it 4,000 views? Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember. I don't look at it, you see. I did when I first did it, like, and I thought maybe, and I try and stay true to myself, man. This is just a hobby for me. This isn't trying to make money, or, you know, the items that get sent to me, it's very rare they'll get sent stuff, to be honest, and I buy most of the stuff I want. I have had people contact me, but I decline it if I feel it's not worthy of the channel. It sounds like I'm pig-headed. Not worthy of, like, this is about razors, not marker pens. I've had people ask me if you can highlight a marker pen and say how good it is, and it's ain't about that. But anyway, it's like selling your soul to the devil. Right, that was fantastic. Am I going to put a balm on? I ain't actually got a balm out. I'm going to use some of this. It's Fayers. It's Fayers Soak Your Skin 80-hour liquid moisturiser. Here it is. I use this when I'm not shaving, to be honest. And pump that. It's just like that. It actually got mushroom in it, I think it says. Snow mushroom and shea butter. God knows what that does. But that was from Amazon, that was. I think it was £7. But it's good for dry skin and stuff. And it does keep you moisturised all day. Anyway, anyway, I'm waffling a bit today. But anyway, I thought I'd just waffle a little bit more, because obviously I haven't put a video up, which I keep saying. And I do miss doing these videos, you know. Turn that tap off. Right, we've come to the end of it. Hope you had a fantastic, hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up. Please share it. I don't want to say that, do I? I've been watching somebody else, I think. You can share it if you want to. Subscribe, and yeah, if you subscribe and hit the bell, ding ding, whatever it is, it will notify you when I when I upload anything. So yeah, I'll see you later. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later. Ta-ra, bit.